beginnings, and for the last 10 years, it's been my privilege to be the director of events for this prestigious conference and awards. You probably know that over 10 years the Leasing Live Conference and Awards has become a must-attend event in the annual leasing calendar, particularly at the European level. Bringing the European leasing industry together to share business experience, strategies, new technologies, but maybe more importantly, for old friends to meet up and to make new industry friends and business opportunities. And I would ask you to join me in a moment of solidarity with the people of Ukraine. So if you'd be so kind, would you please stand and join hands to show our support and heartfelt empathy for the Ukrainian people.
The three key messages from the presentation for Alpha all combine probably into a single message, which I think is going to be one of the big messages for this conference as we go forward, which is that for the first time, we really don't know what the future is going to bring. And therefore, from a technology perspective, we were talking about making sure that flexibility is built in, making sure that scalability and agility are built in, and just thinking about your systems from that perspective, rather than thinking, what do I need my systems to do? Think about how can I have systems that are able to pivot and accommodate the unknown.
My main message is expect everything. We are now living, obviously, it's not a one-time crisis which then goes away. It's basically the world constantly changing at a more rapid speed than we expected. So adjust yourself. Don't make long plans for 5 to 10 years what you want to achieve, which be obsolete in 2 years. Adjust, follow your strategy, but be flexible and invest in people, because at the end, it's the quality of your teams which brings you forward.
First, we have to live with uncertainties, because otherwise it's changing very quickly. And we have to manage that. And what we've seen during the crisis, the commitment of our staff to support our customer and to adapt to a context that is really moving quickly. And this is the first message. And maybe because Leasing Solution has a long-term strategy with partner, we have been in the industry for 50 or 60 years. Our partner know that we will support them even during the difficult time. And this is something that's very valuable when there is a crisis.
Well, first off, thinking about three things is, how do you take our global scale and turn that into a better customer experience? And then how do we deal with the trends that are in the industry right now relative to digital business transformation, climate change, sustainability, inclusion, and leverage that? And really what it comes down to is that key message, which is all of those things really start with the customer. So the most important message, of the three is taking the data that you're receiving from your customer base and truly listening to it to say, what is it telling you? And in a little bit of a different way to say, how do we change what we did yesterday to create a better future for tomorrow based on what our clients' needs are?
Well, in the previous conference, which was in Barcelona, it was a bit about sustainability, and I think today was really the big theme of the day, of the conference in itself, from all stakeholders, IT providers, but also funders. And I think that's reassuring in the current tragic times, that we also keep the focus on the short-term, medium-term, and long-term priority in terms of climate transition. And obviously, I strongly believe that equipment finance has a key role and a key responsibility to play in that field.
First, it has been quite a challenge. You can imagine we created the joint venture back in October 2019. So we were just at the beginning, and 4 months after, full lockdown everywhere. And so we managed in 2020 to open three countries, Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands, everything being done remotely. So you can imagine onboarding people, starting new businesses, creating legal entities. That was quite of a challenge, but we made it. And for sure, what we learned from the COVID is that really it accelerates, the global trends that we were seeing, the digital transformation for sure, but also, everything around the sustainability.
So I'm super excited to be here at the Leasing Life Conference. It was a wonderful opportunity for me to be here in Europe for the first time in over 2 years. It's super exciting that everybody stayed with the course and pushed through the pandemic and really took the initiative and gave it the level of importance that getting together as an industry and talking about the things that are impacting the industry and our customers and the end users is something that will help drive a future for us.
The Leasing Live conference for us is great because you meet all the guys from the leasing industry, you discuss important topics, or you get completely new ideas you bring backwards.
It's important to share views with competitors and colleagues to understand where our industry is going. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to meet and also to discuss all these challenges.
Look, it's a key event, isn't it? The awards are great and we all like a little piece of perspex that we can stick in the cabinet in the office. But the most important thing is actually recognizing what we achieve, what we do, how we contribute as an industry, a celebration, a networking event, and of course, some fantastic material in the presentations as well. All of that is important always, but I think that's much more important today than it's ever been.